it originate to you?
Arotile is my third younger sister.
Okay. Now tell me, at what point did you get that information that she was there?
I got the information, I think, online. I saw it online, which was a bit disappointing because I was at the base. I dropped her off at the base myself. I dropped her at the Mami Market myself, and she insisted on going to laminate her certificate. So I wanted to, just to stay with her and all that, but she said I shouldn't worry, that the walking distance from the Mami Market to the quarters, because we had a very long day that day. We had a lot of things to do because she got a call to go to the Air Force base. I think she got a call. I don't know who the person is, but obviously a senior personnel. So I know for sure that she can't say no. So she was thinking she was supposed to have resumed since Monday this week, but for some reason, because of the weather and because of so many other things, they couldn't get her deployment letter officially in time. I don't know why. I don't understand the process as well. So at the end of the day, I left her at Air Force Base at Mami Market at 4:41 p.m. That was I left her there, and it's about 45 minutes to my house. So I drove and got home. I don't think I had settled for almost 10 minutes, and I got a call from her fiancé that there had been an accident. I was confused because I know the Air Force base is not somewhere people can just speed. The max you could speed maybe is at 30 or 40 kilometers, and that is even quite high because there are speed bumps everywhere. And at the end of the day, I was told that she's been put in intensive care unit. I attempted so many times because I went back to the base. I attempted so many times to try to see her, but I was told that nobody can get in, and which is true now because of the corona outbreak and everything. So finally, when I left the Air Force base, I saw it online that she was late, and I was surprised because I was at the base trying to get information. But finally, I had to, since the information was leaked, I don't know why, I don't know how, I had to call some of her colleagues that I was aware of, and they confirmed that yes, it's true, but they couldn't tell me because they hadn't released a statement. And this was, I think, around 9:30 p.m., 10 p.m., I think, around that time. And the information officially didn't get out until almost 12 a.m. So maybe because some people knew her too much, she was very popular, so it's difficult to not, know that she was the one, that got hit.
So looking at the manner in which, the way in which she died, did you suspect anything, or you see it as
Of course I suspect. Of course I suspect, because we attended, everybody in my house, apart from my youngest sister, attended Air Force Secondary School, Kaduna. And we know where the speed bumps are. So for anyone to speed on that road, it's either intentional or there is just some reason. So we don't know how, but I believe the military, the entire armed forces would investigate this thoroughly. I believe that because I know they are very thorough, and Tolu was an asset to them, and I know that they wouldn't want anybody to take what they had invested so much in away just like that for God knows what reason. So I believe there is foul play, but I know that the military will be thorough in all of the investigations. I know they're carrying out the investigations now. I'm aware that they've arrested the boys that were in the car, but I'm not aware of any other information that has been released. But that's all I know for now.
So what was the story were you people giving about her death?
Well, the story that I was told, and I don't know if the medical report I heard is real or what is in the report, I'm not sure. But some of the people that were in the base there had very different versions. But one thing that kept coming out was the fact that she didn't even look at those people that were driving. She was backing them, and they reversed to say hello to her. That's their own version. They claim that she was one of their schoolmates, but I don't know how true that is. And I believe even if you want to greet your schoolmate that you've not seen in a long time, scaring the person with a speed is abnormal. And I feel that even if you did reverse, you would have gone slowly and tried to get her aware. The funny part of the story is she was not on her phone, because I was the one that dropped her off at Miami Market, and she reminded me that she had forgotten her phone. I asked her if she wanted to go back for it. She said that shouldn't worry, that it's not far from where she wants, that it's not, Qualters is not far from Miami Market, so she will just go there, and do what she wants to do and come back. She was already holding, I have the laminated certificates already, because I went to the base to collect her things yesterday. She had already laminated the photocopies, so she was coming back to the quarters, and whoever saw her reversed stupidly and hit her. And Tolu is very light-weighted. She's been fasting for God knows for weeks now, and the last time she checked her weight, she was like 49 or 50 or something. So I felt she was dehydrated when I heard the news at first, that maybe she was dehydrated or she fainted or something, but not that she had been hit by a car. And I was told this wasn't a truck, it wasn't a lorry, it was a normal car. And the report I got as well was that there was a very huge impact on the car, and I'm not a scientist, but just hearing it is very strange, because she doesn't have much weight at all. So assuming to someone like me and I hit the car on speed, it's a different scenario. But she's very skinny, very light, she's very tiny, she's not tall, she's 5'5". So it's not the impact on the car, according to what I saw, it's so dense. So I don't know how. I don't just understand. The medical report also said she had, according to what I heard, I didn't see the medical report, but I also heard that she had a little, she had head injury and suffered a few cuts on the body. But I don't know exactly where, how, or anything. But I was opportune to see her, and I thank the officials that gave me that privilege to see her body. She looked like she was well taken care of. She was clean. She was smiling. I didn't believe that she was gone until I saw her yesterday. So I thank God. I just thank God.
On the final note, what will you want the government to do?
I would want them to investigate thoroughly. And I believe that whatever the government declares as their information or conclusion of the investigation, I will believe that the military is truthful. I will believe that there was no politics involved, and I will believe that there is no foul play. But silence from any of the stakeholders I've mentioned now, it will give room for too many speculations. And I don't believe that the military would be interested in any kind of fake publicity. So I thank God that they came out straight. Immediately they got the information, which I assume that is when they got it officially, because it was late as at the time that happened. So I believe that when they released the information is at the time they got the information. And surprisingly, the chief of air staff was at the hospital to confirm, because he was the one that decorated her, obviously. So he was there at the hospital to see for himself. Many of her senior officials were also there to confirm. So I just hope that they get to give us a response soonest, because this is going to be the second day the boys that were arrested have been in detention, and we're not really hearing any public declarations. So I hope that they get to at least give us something, so that at least my parents can have some sort of closure. So they won't just assume somebody targeted her, they won't just assume something bad happened intentionally, and they won't assume that so many foul play is going on, because there's so many speculations online. Some were saying it's because she's a woman, some were saying there was a lot of politics, some were saying they were making money on her head. There's so many things online that I can't share with my parents as well. But I just hope and I pray that they give us the right information and give us information that is vital and conclusive and scientifically believable. So that's what I hope for.
Those boys on the last note, are they military or they are just civilians?
Well, I'm not sure what they are, but the information I got from the sources that I have at the base, they said that they are not military, that in fact one of them has a relation in the base and he came to visit her. So maybe on their way back, or maybe they were just going to visit her, because if she is coming from Mami Market heading to the quarters, it means they were going towards the Mami Market or the other quarters on the side. So if that happened, that means that they reversed from the Mami Market T junction